Right. And let's see if we can keep it quiet-ish. Hey!
I never know when it actually starts going.
I know, right? As soon as it says it's going live, it's like, it's going live.
So I pretty much just walked in the door here at Maria's place, and we set up the kids in a secret fort.
We'll share a picture of that later.
And we'll see how long they stay there.
Yes, correct. And that is our absolute reality. That's like our life. So just, bear with us if the children come out. Okay? All right. That's like fantastic. Hey, Trudy!
Dishes are half done, so yay for that.
Yeah, they are half done. They're in the sink. That's about as far as it gets right now. And the living room is kind of a mess. It's a little bit...
Oh, you got the couch
You can't
to block
even
the
see
toys.
it. That's so wonderful.
Yeah. We meant to do that.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's so good. Good. How is everybody today? Make sure you say hello. Hi, thanks for responding, Trudy. We are here having a little bit of fun this afternoon. We always have fun, though.
This much.
We always do, though, don't we? Like whether we're on Zoom or or in person or anything like that. So, and I'm sorry, I keep shaking the
I'm
table.
an introvert who found an extrovert friend, so lucky me.
And I'm an extrovert who needs to learn the ways of introverts. So this is why.
I will teach you my ways.
Yes, absolutely. Teach me your ways. So this is what we're doing. So you want to tell them why we're here today? What we're going to talk about?
Yeah, so we came up with this idea to have a mastermind women in business meeting at her house on Friday. Just like random, just came up with it, and we're just, instead of overthinking it, we're just going to go with it.
Totally. That's exactly right. Because you know what happens when I overthink and overthink and overthink? Nothing ever gets done.
Yeah, and we get stressed out. Nobody has time for that.
Nobody's got time for that. We don't have time for that. We have kids to build forts for, so that's all.
And before you run away, I want to say who this is for. This is for women in business, women who have ever thought about having a business, women who know someone in business. Like, you don't have to be successful or anything to come. It's just, we're talking about business.
100%. That is who this is for. Anybody, I always say, like, A, who has a business, or B, wants to have a business, or works inside of a business. Like, it literally is anybody who even is working inside of a business is.
But we are not selling a business. We're not selling Tupperware or Scentsy or anything. Or
nothing like that.
It's not a pyramid scheme.
What are we selling? Let's see. What are we selling? Motivation, inspiration, mastermind ideas. This is what we're selling.
Connection.
We're selling. You know what we're selling?
What are we selling?
We're selling their best self.
Ooh,
we are selling you your best self. That's exactly what we're selling you, is your best self. Because then that way it's like, because when you come together with women and you start collaborating and you start talking about the things and you get inspired and motivated and like excited.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. And I mean, why not do that with a bunch of people that you can just trust and you can connect with, right?
So here's the problem, that I've faced in the past, especially being an introvert. When I go to like events, it doesn't even necessarily have to be a business event. It's just, it seems intimidating. People are wearing their Sunday best, and I'm there in my whatevers, and sometimes we even have to, like, we're put on the spot and have to introduce ourselves. We're not going to do that here in our thing. It's just going to be, you can come here and be quiet the entire time and still have a good time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What we're going for is that we're going for a connection. That's what we're going for, is a connection to each other. And really, in this, you are going to connect to yourself, because you're going to find the ideas and things that maybe motivate you and stuff in a very safe place. Like Chantelle said, you don't have to come and talk. You don't have to come and share. You can come and just be, and that's plenty enough. And hopefully, my hope is that you come and you be and you just connect with us, and then you feel safe to share your ideas or things like that.
So what's happened in the past is, like, not only have I felt uncomfortable introducing myself in a huge crowd, like, if I've seen someone that I'm interested in getting to know, then if they're talking to someone else later after the meeting, I'm kind of nervous to introduce myself, and I just kind of like leave, and I feel bad later, like, oh, I wish I could have met that person. So we're brainstorming ideas for how we can meet the needs of people who just want to connect sort of one-on-one in a small gathering, and just have it be normal at someone's house. Like
totally. And that's what we're doing, is normal. Like, it's literally going to be right there. You're going to be sitting on those couches and drinking this coffee,
or this water.
I might even buy a bottle of wine. You know that, right? So it's a total.
Well, you don't have to drive home. So
I don't have to drive home. Yay me! So That's great. But anyway, yeah, and it's just going to be totally, we're going to have like a small, like, eating thing, just small food, whatever.
It's like a Tupperware party without the Tupperware.
Yes, exactly.
Or I guess in your case, a
Scentsy party is like that
without
exactly. But you're going to go home. The end result is, I know what you're going to go home with, and you're going to go home excited about your business or excited about to start a business. You're going to go home with ideas that are going to push you forward, that are going to help you, and you're going to go home with connections of different women.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that the connection, because we've all been like so stuck and so like feeling like we can't go anywhere. And so now it's like, no, we're doing that. And we are going to keep it very small. We're keeping it very intimate. We're going to do 10 people plus me and Chantelle.
Yeah.
So that's what our goal
you don't
is.
need business cards.
Nope, you don't need business cards.
You can just trade your info if you wish to do so.
That's so good. If you exactly like nowadays, my preferred method is like, what's your Instagram handle? Like, where are you at? Because Instagram totally is. I'm on Facebook and I'm like, let's go to Instagram. But anyway, Instagram is like my preferred place of choice to discuss with people and to talk and stuff like that. So, yeah, but. Yes. So what happened, the reason we came up with this is one day me and Chantelle were on Zoom together, and we were sitting there and we were just having a casual conversation. We were literally just talking to each other, and we started just kind of passing stuff back and forth and kind of really invigorating each other and really finding like our little groove, wasn't it? It was
was like impromptu, but we took turns talking about our businesses where we were, and then the other person would just be like, well, have you thought of this? Oh, well, that, like,
right.
And even just ourselves, we came up with more ideas than we would have come up with when we're just on our own.
100%.
Lost in our mind.
It's totally like that, because it's like, oh, even though we don't know each other's businesses, I don't know the ins and outs of your business and you don't know the ins and outs of mine, but yet on the same note, we were able to come up with things to collaborate and to do things together and have fun.
And who doesn't want to break from responsibilities and, chores and kids and all that? Like,
right? It's true. It is very true.
Just a little bit of a time out.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm not going to wear a mask if that's all right.
I'm not going to wear a mask. If you want to wear a mask, you may wear a mask.
All masks are welcome. No.
All non-masks
are welcome.
Exactly. Correct. Either way, whatever makes you feel good. I mean, obviously, we don't want people coming here sick, obviously. Yeah. But otherwise than that, we have no problems with that. So we understand. Not. No, obviously not. We're not worrying. We're not. No. Okay. Yeah. So what else are we going to talk about here? Let's see.
Well, I was just going to tell a couple of stories of like times where, I told the story of when there's been like bigger meetings that I've gone to and that hasn't gone well. Things I haven't enjoyed at a women's event is a man being the main speaker.
A man being the main speaker.
The women just look at each other like, that's interesting.
That is interesting. And it's true, because it's a different style of, it's just a totally different style of talking and stuff like that too. So it is like, it's one of those things. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, I'm so excited you're here. Mwah. You're amazing.
And so like there's been some women's events that I've really enjoyed here in our area. We had some at the art center, like by the water tower. Did you go to any of those?
I have not, no.
They were really fun. It wasn't just for business women, but it was for all women, but they had us like in little sort of groups of 4 or whatever, just like where you could talk across the table with someone and get to know them like one-on-one.
Nice.
And I really liked that.
Yes.
And they had women speakers there, so that was cool.
That is cool.
And just like sometimes at church, if you go to church and you're listening to one guy speak and you just, you go home and you haven't really talked to anybody, you haven't really gotten to know anybody. Right. But we found this conversational cafe to go to on Sunday mornings where there's like a table of 4 and you get to discuss different ideas and everyone gets a chance to talk. They don't have to talk, but they get a chance to talk. Okay. And so I go away from there just feeling like, we all have something to contribute. We all have something to share. And so that's what I wanted to bring to this event, where everyone is like an equal. Like nobody is talking down at you. Nobody is like, do this. But everyone has a chance to say, this is where I am. And then say if they're open to ideas or if they just want to share. Sometimes people just want to share and they don't want advice or ideas. So
I actually really love that. I love how you said that we're all equals, because I love that I feel like we're completely equals and we're not here to teach anybody anything. What we're here to do is we are totally here so that we can help
like connect and
facilitate a connection.
Yes.
That's really what it is. It's facilitating a connection with other women in business so we can share and we can glean knowledge and stuff like that from other women as well. Hey, Jennifer. Thank you.
Stunning you.
Oh, she's talking about you.
I'm sure.
Okay,
You're the one with the dangly earrings.
I know, right? Because now that my hair is short,
yeah,
I can like wear all the big earrings, right? Totally, all the big earrings. So this is like so much fun. So
yeah.
yes.
And we just want you to like have a good time.
Yes.
You know, like just have fun. Come up with like discuss ideas. Like I love when people can just discuss ideas without having to be all serious about it, you know?
Right.
Like, the best ideas come up that way.
It's true.
You know, just going with whatever comes up and just like, well, wouldn't this be fun? Or wouldn't this be fun?
Exactly. We all have things that we're passionate about. And that's what I love is that you get to just share what you're passionate about. So, I mean, that's why we decided to do this mastermind is because we're both passionate about different things, but we're also passionate about business. We're passionate about women be feeling empowered and motivated and inspired in their business. That's like, that is what we do. That is our jam.
That is our jam.
It is. So that's why this is a whole thing, right?
This is a whole thing.
Yes. Okay. So
I think that's pretty much everything that I was going to say.
Yeah.
I don't know what else there's left to say except this living room looks fun to visit in.
To sit in.
And sometimes I feel uncomfortable in a larger group, like even, you know, even more than just one other person. I really enjoy a good one-on-one conversation, and I would like to see that at this event where, you know, maybe even like a speed dating-ish game. You know?
Let's do it. That'd be really fun. Like a connect with one another kind of thing. Oh my God, we're going to have so much fun.
Like
you know
set the timer for a few minutes and then switch so that you get a chance to talk to each person and, you know, just say what you're about and see if you click and see if you don't. And that's fine if you don't too. Like,
that's right. I think that's very important too because you get to know somebody and you'll find that you have something in common with them most likely. You'll have something in common with them and it's like, we live very different lives, but we have a lot of things in common. So that's really cool that we do that. So that's what we're looking for. I will be back, both of you beautiful people. Perfect. Absolutely. We love that. Hey, Sandra, I see you there as well. That's awesome. Very exciting. Yes, we have lots of ideas. We have lots of ideas, and we do have a small, like a structured outline, just a little bit, but we don't, like, it's just basically to help people, to facilitate the conversation, right?
Like just ideas of questions. But
exactly.
You know, like nothing is where you have to be put on the spot or in the spotlight or anything like that.
So anybody who who feels it might be intimidating, hopefully will realize that we're so not intimidating.
Yeah, there will be someone to visit with. You won't just be a wallflower.
No, you will not. Exactly. I'm sure that you're going to get here and you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to give these crazies a chance. Okay, this crazy. In all honesty, let's go with this crazy because Chantelle is not crazy. But anyway, thanks, Sandra. I'm pretty sure you're talking to me because I'm like, I don't think you know Chantelle, but I don't know, maybe you do. But anyway, whatever. I'm so like conceited. Oh, it's only for me. Oh my gosh, my hair.
It's your hair. I know it's your hair because it's new.
It is. It is very new. And it's very different. But thank you, Sandra. But yeah, anyway, I think that you get here and you're like, okay, you know, Maria's really loud. I'm very extra. I'm dramatic. I mean, hello, it's Maria. But I have such a passion for business. And I mean, most of you know that I was in the direct sales industry for over 9 years. So I did that. I mean, I've worked in hospitality for over 20 years. That dates me, but I don't look.
You only look 20.
Oh, thank you.
Have kids already, gosh.
Right? Like, right? Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, but anyway, I mean, that's like a huge thing. It's so much fun, and it's like...
No pressure to do or to be or to buy or anything. It's just coming and being yourself and, like, being heard.
That's right.
Like, so often you go to events where you want to connect with people, but you leave there just not being heard. Like, you hear someone talk and... that was it, you know.
That's right. And we totally do want you to be heard. And that's, I think, a place we're wanting to provide a very safe and intimate place to do that with.
Yep. Everything said here stays here.
Absolutely.
It's like Vegas. This is Vegas, you guys.
This could be Vegas. If I wear the right clothes, this could be Vegas. So
maybe next time. Maybe next time.
We'll do a Vegas themed mastermind. So it'd be like, yeah, we're all out there. Okay.
And the people who come here, we want to hear from you guys of what you want to do, like in the community, like what kind of events you'd like to see, what you feel the need is. Like, do you want a Vegas event?
Right.
You know, like Vegas event. Some people do, some people don't. Like
totally. Yeah. And it's a lot of fun to just sit and chat with people and be able to connect. And I know that a lot of people find that like with strangers, it's intimidating. I mean, I was a Scentsy consultant for so long and I did so many parties and I went to parties and I was always nervous every time because I know there's going to be people there I don't know. And people are like, no, you are not nervous. Absolutely,
no,
100% I was. 100%. Every single party, every single time I went to an event where I didn't know people, I was nervous. And I mean, the minute I'm there and I start to interact and stuff like that, I get over it.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, nobody understands that actually happens to extroverts as well. Somebody who's really excited to go out and... You know.
I've heard that happens to extroverts
totally.
as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, there's always that, and I think that people don't maybe realize that, but it's true. So even that, having people come into my home, where I feel like it's so safe and so intimate and so comfortable. It's very comfortable, and I think that's our biggest thing. Like It really is just to provide a safe place for people to share ideas and. I love some of the women that I've invited have like killer ideas and I watch them and I'm like, wow, this is like so much fun. This is so cool to watch them. And so I hope that they're going to be a part of this because I really am looking forward to hearing their hearts about their business too. Like really sharing their hearts about their business, what they're passionate about. It's so much fun.
Yeah. When you get into a deep conversation with anybody about what they're, what they love, it's just, you kind of just get drawn in and
totally.
It's like, better than a movie.
It is better than a movie. It is better than, and this girl, she's a movie all on her own. So let's be real.
We all have stories.
Right? Exactly. It's true. We do. We all have stories.
Yeah. So, it's going to be fun.
Okay. Anything else that we need to address? So like the cost of the event is $25. It's $25 per person. So even if you bring a friend, it's $25 each per person. We have limited spaces left. We have 9 spaces.
I don't remember. I'll go back and look.
Okay.
There will be snacks. That's the most important thing.
Right. I was like, there's going to be dessert.
Free food. No.
Right.
Exactly. It's not free if they're paying $25.
That's right. But still, they're getting food with it as well. And I mean, really, it's a small investment in your business to be able to see if something like this is for you, and to meet us. Like some people haven't ever met us in real life, and it's
worth it meeting Maria. It would be worth the investment just for that.
I feel like it's worth it meeting Chantelle because, on all honesty, like somebody who I met online, who I've talked to online so many times, and then it's like we just connected and clicked, and it's like her
spilled my popcorn.
You spilled your popcorn. Just pick it up and put it back in your bowl. Can you do that for me?
That's a fun game. It's like picking up toys.
Count how many there are. Okay, you gotta go later, Gator. I'm sorry you spilled your popcorn. See you later.
Will we have popcorn at this event? I like popcorn.
You know what I love? Have you tried the Simply or the Boom Chicka Pop? It's the Boom Chicka Pop, the purple bag,
different
the
colors.
kettle. The kettle corn is my favorite. Yes, we're going to have that. Okay.
Don't you have to go to Winnipeg to get that or something?
No, it was sold out here for a very long time. It was sold out, and now I found a place to buy it, and I'm not telling you. So I keep it to myself so I can always buy all the bags.
Exclusively available here at this party.
Right? Exactly. We have limited spots and exclusive popcorn, right? So it's really great. So yeah, it's going to be so much fun. It really will be, right? Like, I mean, seriously, it's going to be a lot of fun. So.
Well, like, have you ever had where you like talk to somebody new and they tell you something and you're able to sort of be a mirror for them and then share something back that helps them in some way? Like either a word of encouragement or an idea or just anything, just a little bit of to get a bit of a different perspective, a broader view, like so you can leave being like, oh, I can do it this way.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, sometimes we're so close to the situation, like we're so close to the idea or the way to figure it out or those kind of things. We're so close to it.
We feel all alone.
Exactly. That's a huge
I'm the
thing.
only one with teenagers who are giving me,
Yes.
how do you parent? There's no manual,
right?
And you meet someone else who's like, yeah, I feel the same way. And you're just like, okay.
Exactly. It's a breath. It literally is.
I'm not a bad parent. We're all just doing our best. So it just feels good.
And I think a lot of times the businesswoman situation, like seriously, the field with women in business, it does sometimes feel like you're all alone, especially when you
work from home.
Yes, exactly. If you work from home, if you're out and about too, like, I mean, you really do feel like you're the only one who maybe has these problems or issues or things like that, or can't quite see past right here, you know, and you just need somebody to give you a little inspiration to move forward. And that's all it is, literally. And we're going to have so much fun. Hey, Margaret, I see you.
And
My
you know,
eyes on you.
people hire coaches all the time, you know, for their advice or just to get that perspective. So this is really a very minimal cost compared to hiring a coach.
It really is. And for 3 hours, I mean, really. And the thing is, the loveliest thing is that I don't know why I feel this way, but I'm like, and in the end, you're your own best coach, but you do sometimes need like a sounding board. Hey, Christy!
Yes, exactly. And that's how
Hi.
I feel about therapy too. Like you really just need that sounding board. You need someone to ask you the questions to kind of like figure it out. Like
Yes, exactly.
put the pieces together in your mind. You don't need anyone to tell you what to do or like anything like that. You just need someone to listen, for goodness sake. And that's so hard to find. But
it is.
you can find it here.
Yes, you can. And that is why we're here. And that's why we're offering you this. It's going to be Friday night, 3 hours, guys, 6:30 to 9:30, $25. You get like to just come and be. And we're going to have so much fun with that. So, I mean, literally, if you want to be a part of anything like that in our community, I welcome you. I mean, at this point, there's nothing going to be online. It's all going to be just the in-person because that's the connection that we're craving. Everything else has gone online, business meetings, all of our stuff like that. There's so many coaching calls, all that kind of stuff that we do online. But right now, we want to do an in-person so we can feel our hearts and we can share our hearts and just be connected.
Yeah, and like share our stories and hear other people's stories. And often through story, you can kind of sort things out in your mind too that were muddled before. Like
Absolutely.
When you listen to someone else's story, you're like, oh, they figured it out. There's hope for me. Or that's how they figured it out. Maybe I should try that. You know, it's not even about advice. It's just about stories, really.
It is, though. I mean, really, honestly, though, that's how we share our lives and that's how we, our experiences are what can help somebody else, right? I think so.
Yeah.
So that's what we're here for. We are here for it. Show me that mug. She knows what mug it is. She knows exactly what mug it is. It's a
so
Scentsy
pretty.
mug, and the butterflies
I
light
want a
up.
tattoo like that.
Right?
If it didn't hurt, you know.
It does hurt. It does hurt, but
What?
you know, I already have my like next 7 plans. So
Oh my God.
it's like, I know you get 2 and all of a sudden you're just like crazy. But yeah, and it's got the beautiful little butterflies that light up when it's warm. So when it's cold,
I
they
didn't
all
even know that.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it is very, it's
Fancy.
beautiful. That is beautiful.
You want to drink out of this mug? No.
If you want to drink out of this mug, this cool drink of water, this tall, cool drink of water.
What do you got in that
We
mug?
were talking about speed dating, weren't we? So it's like, that's it. But, I miss you, Christy. I love you. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's, I don't know. What
That's
else do
it.
we have? Anything else?
That's all.
That's it. We're just going to have a break from our responsibilities. We're going to have a great time together. We're going to have some food. We're going to share some stories. And you're going to be leaving refreshed, really refreshed. And I hope that you find our space comfortable and shareable and non-intimidating.
Yeah,
Like
it's
non-intimidating.
It's not structured. It's just visiting time.
Just have a great time
Yeah.
together. So,
Okay, cool.
guys, let us know if you have any questions. Maria, dang, you be popping. Stop. Okay. What's popping? It's okay. Anyway, stop, Maria, with the TikTok. Okay. Thank you, Amanda. I love you. Have a great day, guys. If you have any questions about the mastermind on Friday night, please do send either Chantelle or myself a message. And then we can go from there to see if you'd be a fit.
Yeah, cool.
If you would like that, right?
All right.
Okay.
See you
Adios,
guys.
kids.
Bye.